Welcome back to Path of Exile 2. Travel through the waypoint to the next point of interest. Nice. Kind of suggested we've done that. Go into the solitary confinement. Decided correctly to get the waypoint activated when we were coming through the abandoned prison. Worst offenders drowned or worse when you're in solitary confinement. Checkpoint. Area. Is there nothing down here? There's no additional indicators on the map here. Use the below ground option. Not currently anything below ground here. We'll see. Looking in here, potentially for like treasure maps and weapon pieces, stuff of that nature. Oh, water. Things coming up from the water. Hill, water. Well, that's interesting. See how much that even really matters. Need some water. Could stop things from being lit on fire. It's unfortunate for us. Waves knocking us around a little bit. Definitely a slight inconvenience. Let's go into here. Oh wow. Any additional monsters coming in with the tides here? There's an intermittent entire area problem here. Oh, that thing. Anglermaw. No. Water. And stand here. The flooding seems to just be more inconvenient than particularly actually a problem. Once we go into deeper sections, I guess. Oh, that weird portals. What are you doing? Strange. Them. Okay. Electrical guys. Metal. You also want to get hit by electric attacks while in the water. That could be a potential problem. And then hail tank pressure. I'm gonna break these down for their pieces, I guess. Or fragments of something. And double belt has one charm slot. How mysterious. Double belt, they say. Very wet. Very wet down here. Isn't necessarily get rid of the flames. Knight armor. These teleporting guys. Definitely something. Here. Fireballs in every direction. You guys on the other side of the wall. I'm gonna attack him with the other side. And here. Huh. Checkpoint. What that's worth. Strongbox, covered by 8 packs of monsters. Fireballs for everybody. Yeah, this big guy. Bleeding. Or something. Solar Orb, now a staff spell instead of a gem. But we still have our old version of it. When we get higher levels, it gets useful. That's alright. We're into this section. Here, Gargantuan Manaflax. Oh, that's worth. Here. Hail the stuff. Guard kind of guys who are teleporting around. Fascinating. Bit of a hassle walking through this water. Really slows this down a bit. Oh, these urns. Yeah. This is where they stored all the urns, apparently. Everything's good. You know. Slightly higher here again. Them. Coral Crown skill. And here. We'll wait for the tide to come back through here. It's never really a tide, it's more just a wave. Too often to be a tide. That's some orbs. That's what I like to see. Are they the best kind of orbs? I don't know. There's something. I think there's a chance for it to do bonus attacks. You get like one. Sometimes it's a chance for each additional one to also have an attack. Additional 8. Pretty wild stuff in here. Hey, your skeleton. Door to here. Emperor's Warning and a lever.
By the order of Emperor Zara, my honored predecessor, none may enter this chamber. The prisoner within is beyond death, beyond force of arms. He must be left to rot for all time. Emperor Chittis Perandus.
Well, that sounds like a good idea to mess with that. Wait, something nearby? Not really. Over inside? No lever.
This was not built to keep people out, but to keep something
checkpoint.
in.
What do they want to keep inside here? Look at all these defensive layers here too. My goodness. And another lever. Open the fortified door. Sure. There's water inside there.
Whatever is down here, they left to drown like vermin.
Whee! Slay the prisoner.
Not this Exile, but I am your doom.
The prisoner. There's some ice power.
I must pull the lever.
No, let's go. Give her the ballista. Frostiness. Ballista. Yeah. Another ballista. Shoots straight over her head. Got him?
Your lust for vengeance
Good
dies
one.
with
Driani. Hey, what's that about?
This piece of the weapon, it has writing on
weapon.
it.
The first example of precursor writing I've ever seen.
I recognize some of these symbols.
What? How?
When I was very young, but a boy and still mortal. Such a faded memory. I was in her lap, and symbols like these decorated a vivid book. I can almost hear her saying the words, what they mean.
Please, you must recall. What do they mean?
I'm not sure. I have to think on it. I have to try to remember.
Then we must find the other pieces. We need more information.
Now, we must find the others. Make haste.
Explore more islands. We're gonna keep exploring this island for a little bit. See if there's anything else neat here. Finish that. Got all the stuff. Huh. Then over this way. Run into walls. Up in this corner. How far back do we even need to go to get to some places? Something right here is a checkpoint. Upper layers here, checkpoint. This checkpoint, obvious. good spot for us. We can even sprint in the water there. Yes, but slower, I suppose. Here we go. This is the deepest part of the deep. A little bit here. A little bit right there. Upper in here. I think that's pretty much done. We'll see. Could be more, less flooded portion, in theory. What else back here? Yeah. What else we got? Go here, here. Oh, a little bit. Not too much. It's gonna angle it perfectly. Sprint through doors and stuff. There. Nothing there. Looks like it's pretty much mostly entirely underwater portions. There's something over there. Well, that's something to go look at. Yeah, sprint through the waves. Checkpoint. Okay. That connects to here. That's it for that. Pretty effective at defeating urns there. This could be information on that guy we defeated.
Our mistake was holding on to hope. Even after the sky turned crimson and the sea raged. Even after we cowered inside these walls and rode out the chaos, we believed the Empire would come. Not for the prisoners, but for us. We kept them all caged for weeks as our supplies dwindled. The fish we caught were rotting and dead, yet still moving. The rain was slick like grease, and men who touched it began to burn from the inside out as if an unseen flame had caught within them. No ship from the Empire came. No ships passed at all. The prisoners were growing more and more restless and were certain to become violent. We told them nothing, but they'd felt it. So, we began to feed them. We cut chunks of meat. They kept growing back, so we cut some more, and that quelled the prisoners. They had no idea what we'd done. When they learn what they've been eating, gods help us.
Not a good time down here. On the plus side. Treasure! Hey. All these orbs.
I have no space for that.
Shards. We don't have space for one mask here. Now we do. Alright. Not a very large area. I guess it didn't have anything on the map about defeat the solitary prisoner something something. That's a noteworthy thing down here. I don't know. Yeah. Well, that is this area completed. Let us one more look at the map here. The periodic slows from the water was definitely something. Or environmental stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't know. They had a piece of the weapon. That's why they were unkillable and everything. Interesting. Let's head back to town. Deal with the inventory. And think about where we want to go next, I suppose.
Welcome.
Greetings.
Items. Some
Here
stuff.
for a deal. Impeccable offerings.
This is a reaping staff of disaster. Against skill, Reap. Increase critical hit chance for spells. It's like a new kind of staff with a new kind of thing. Got these ones too. Reap staffs. Instead of damage is extra fire damage. What's Reap do? Spell Reap, AoE physical duration. 12, cast time 1.2 seconds, critical hit chance. Level 46. Conjure a bloody scythe that sweeps across the targeted area, dealing physical damage to enemies and applying critical weakness. Cannot be triggered. Physical damage, 68 life on Culling Strike. Culling Strike, critical weakness duration is 6 seconds. No effects on quality. Critical weakness is plus 0. Okay. Not really a fire thing, but it's definitely something. I'm gonna need that. 65% critical chance. It's a lot of critical chance.
Oh, the marvel of
Break that down.
commerce.
Break that down. So these evasion, life, fire resist, cold resist, something. Belt, charm slot, increased charm charges gained, 60 max life. Percent reduced charms used. This is 118 max life.
I think
Already.
I can find a buyer for that.
Helmet with accuracy rating. We could technically use. It's got the evasion stuff. Life regen, light radius, plus dexterity.
I'll gladly take that off your hands.
Level 12 solar orb. Spell damage, intellect, life. 75% is going to increase flammability magnitude. We have a lot of things setting fire.
I think I can find a buyer for that.
Break that down. Break that down. Put those in boxes.
Done. Come back soon.
Okay. Salvage. Those.
Welcome.
Talk to me about some of the stuff we learned right here. Journey's End.
I should have trusted my instincts. I knew something was strange about that situation. I suppose this confirms the Heartlands are long dead.
I think it used my memories of my Akara's tailwomen against me. It made fools of us all.
And Tavaki.
I don't think we're going to find ourselves in open warfare, but Tavakai has recently slowed trade and restricted us to the docks at their settlement. That whale incident certainly didn't help.
A what? A whale?
Our king commanded one of our vessels to hunt and harvest meat from a sacred whale, knowing full well what it meant to the Karui. By the time I found out, I was already too late. Tavakai hasn't spoken to me since.
The Karui.
Our trade with the Karui fluctuates. There are so many tribes with different beliefs and different propensities. Some days we're all profiting. Other days, they're raiding our shipping lanes.
This type of situation is common in the Vestiri. The strong tend to do as they please.
The Tukahama tribe, the largest in the region, welcomed us at first. We got along very well. Too well. When some of their younger members became interested in Kingsmarch, their chieftain, Tavakai, began to see us a little differently. Farewell.
Oh. Stash some stuff. What are all these orbs? One exalted. Rare. Magic with a new random modifier that helps for like 1 or 2. Normal to magic. A lot of this really is working under the idea that you would get normal items and upgrade them. I'm going to just get a bunch of normal items. Preferably with either exactly what you want or no stats on them. I guess if they're normal, they don't have any extra things. I think these guys even sell
What can I
normal
do?
stuff.
Let's deal. Impeccable offerings.
All magic. With something on there. Yeah,
Good day.
nothing too
Come
crazy.
again.
Okay. So, that done. Basically, obviously need to go to every island, do stuff. Let's look at what our next options would be. In terms of level, let's talk about the weapon.
Are you telling me there may be another cataclysm?
Yeah.
You should have told me sooner. If this weapon can truly save us all, we'll do whatever it takes to aid you.
My people too have sworn a pledge to fight corruption. Welcome to the war.
I won't fail. Maybe this is my chance to prove myself.
Set
Where
sail.
to?
Been to the prison. We got Shrike Island level 48. Meganku level 53. Wakapanu 48. Rastus 52. Isle of Kin 48. Okay. Let's go to the next closest one. Shrike Island. One piece of a lost puzzle. We'll fit that piece in. Next time. Goodbye.